I do hope she says it, but maybe not like that. But I hope she pull him to the side and say, "Yo, sir, come here, king of
Well,
mine, love of my life."
well,
Let's
if anything,
not talk about being crazy like that.
yeah, I want to say something to that. If anything, that speaks volumes that his wife, who he's married to, doesn't know what's going on inside of him, but he's willing and feel comfortable saying it publicly. That means there's something behind closed doors that's not being done that needs to be done.
And
Maybe
again, we saw a clip. We don't know what happened. We saw
clip,
this
but the
before.
fact that he is more comfortable saying this out loud signals to us that he's not comfortable saying it one-on-one with his wife. Because if he was, he wouldn't need to say it. He wouldn't need to articulate it publicly. That means what's happening between them, that these conversations are not being had when they need to be had. It's a cry for help. I don't see it as pathological. I just see it as it is. You know, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to try to understand so that you can come up with a great strategy. The strategy for him and his wife is to bring it back and say, you two are not having the conversations that you need to have. And this is a signal that these conversations aren't being had because he's talking publicly about it.
Okay, so before we go to commercial, because we're getting ready to go to commercial, Nomalinga, what are your thoughts before we go to commercial?
I think he's garbage. He's trash for saying that out loud in public space. And I think that some things, when you say them, you can't unsay them, especially when he's humiliated her by saying it. And God knows, how many people have heard that. That's awful. Do I think it's good for people to be truthful and to say things? Yes, maybe to his homeboys in a closed space, maybe to a therapist, to his dad or whoever. But I think him and his friend are total trash for just outside of a closed place saying that and letting everybody hear him say that about his own wife. I'm disgusted.
Dr. Sabrina, what are your thoughts?
And I'm sure he will probably say she's the problem.
Okay. We're going to go to commercial. We're going to come back. This is going to be an interesting conversation. Let me say this before we go to commercial. This is not a man bashing conversation, because it goes both ways. Women settle for men the same way men settle for women. People do settle in relationships. We know that this really happens, but we're talking about, what do we do? How do we solve it? How do we communicate? How do we not? How do we work through these things? Okay. So it's not a man bashing. That's just the conversation for today. We'll go to commercial. We'll be right back.
It's a good show right here. But I'm biased. If you are just tuning in, you are watching Fly Nubian Money, where we help you master your mindset and maximize your money. My name is Tiara Williams. I'm also known as Miss Black Hollywood, and I'm the proud producer of this show because it is lit. If you want to receive notifications for when we go live Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is text the word Queens to 87948. That's Queens to 87948. That's QUEENS to 87948. Also, if you want to grow your money and not blow your money, all you have to do is go to flynubianmoney.com. There's all kinds of resources, there's courses, there's free giveaways. There's just no reason to be broke in 2025. All you have to do is go to flynubianmoney.com. Obviously, you don't want to be entertained here. You want to know enough to grow. Wait, I need to put that on a shirt.